Abusia Yamamunyana Ajo Nongotwe Apamusima Aduonu Miensa Peace 104.3 FM Suni Jumadi edit the platform. Ya the platform Jumadi bro Jwada nu kuya de bia bra Nongotwe kase bona ko na wiye. Ya frame nana ya kese ubetimi ya frame the cardinal me na me di ho chiame. Anwure so mamunyana Ajo me da masepa se enadwo Nongotwe kase bona ntimi amaso. Enso mote ase etwen se ya the platform Jumadi ebebrel. Ebra so se ya de Jumadi a watwen ache no ebebro na bibia so aye kama de ama wanwumere aye hie ye ba bedwen Ghana ho ye bebo nkomo de afa Ghana ho ntitwemba afidie no na ye monkomo
susu bribi baby abwa Ghana na Ghana beyo eyo efemi no aro susu bribi baby abwa Ghana na Ghana beyo eyo
munim se Ghana manyosem sei akwa no abanba no oye bibia we say hey yanka say fine ko si here sem say bebre na bibi na no na kufa do aban ye ne se obesi aya asabe edika na o se de otwenwotwe ewi ase no so de bia ka ho na ye ha ne du ba ko 111 ebisi dabi akufa do aban onwere nipa ho because ayasabia ne bi wo ho a na aban dada no usie enka na be yeso obehwem no asie awie ansa na obokwa akwacha foforo ase kora wakwa akwacha ase obiti se obampenda dada John Dramani Mahama mpo akabi but yebeyi no mako saa ne de aba edi kan mampani ankasa eda wonum hye adwuma ase agenda 111 no asema ode to Ghana for anim ni.
I'm delighted to be here with you in Trede to cut the sword symbolically for the commencement of construction of these hospitals across the country. Beyond the building of these new healthcare facilities, my vision is to help make Ghana the center of excellence for medical care in West Africa by 2030. Leveraging on Ghana's favorable status in the region as the most peaceful country in West Africa, a beacon of democracy on the continent, and a land of opportunities. The goal is thus to position Ghana as an attractive medical destination with excellent medical facilities for our neighbors to patronize. So far, 88 out of the 101 sites have been identified, including this one at Trent, the site for the construction of the Echuma Kwawuma District Hospital. Work on the other 87 sites also commenced today. The acquisition of the remaining 13 sites will be completed shortly for work to begin. Each hospital is being constructed at a cost of $16.88 million United States dollars, $12.8 million United States dollars for construction, and $4 million United States dollars for medical equipment. All the hospitals are to be completed in 18 months. Work will commence on the regional and other hospitals in the latter part of the year. Agenda 111 has been carefully thought through to inspire activity and growth in various sectors of the economy and also help bring jobs to the youth. Once completed, it will provide job opportunities for some 20,000 health professionals. I am confident that this important investment will have a positive impact on many lives and livelihoods in the respective communities.
Na omanpenisi ohwe animu se saa ya asabia yi nyina da ye de aso no bofom na mu bia da ye be hye adwuma ase na abosome du nwotwe de afa ne fantem no na ye wie owani da so se ebeboa ama mabranya adwuma ye beboa sese nipa brabo ene ho nsem pii a eka ho na mampeni amfa nso wa okeka niema ebetimi anya ye mfaso wo saa ya asabia mu bi ni se ebeye bia ebibinu atoye ha se obi pa yarehwa ono so se de ye free ha kwa abrochire ni ade kokogya yarehwe no ebi man so kankan ya toye ha se o mbeba Ghana abegya yarehwe eni emu ade na osofo na adwumadi nsi ne na so ankasa kwagwa agima manu eja aku enso kasa.
As you know, a healthy people guarantee a healthy nation, and government, being mindful of this fact, has moved to show to the people its commitment to improve the health status of all residents in the country. The surest way to improve healthcare is through providing new infrastructure or improving the existing ones across the length and breadth of the country. The Minister of Health, under my watch, has made significant progress in addressing the infrastructure gap in the health sector. Presently, some district hospitals and one polyclinic in the underlisted locations have been completed and handed over for use. Somanya in the eastern region, Weta in the Volta region, Sola to Nakalba, Upe and Bamboy in the Savannah region, and Tolong in the northern region. Bekwai District Hospital has been completed in the Ashanti region. Tepa District Hospital has been completed in the Ashanti region. Nsoko completed in the Bro region. Ifupraso District Hospital in the Central region. Work is also ongoing, progressing steadily on the retooling and re-equipping of 4 health facilities in Eastern region, namely Kong Hospital at Aburi, Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital, Mamponekuapem, Chebi District Hospital, and Atibi Hospital. Work is expected to be completed on these projects by November 2021.
Kwaku ajima menu ya Ghana swafo ohwe apumden ensem so. Na sa agenda 111 ye omampenda da John Dramani Mahama enso akasafa ho.
I also want to draw the President's attention to the Upper West Regional Hospital. Since he commissioned it, the hospital has not been given seed money to operate fully, and so it's not operating at full capacity. That is supposed to be the regional hospital, major referral hospital for the people of the Upper West. And if they get the seed capital and are able to employ to cover all sections of the hospital, it will provide good service to the people of this region. And so while we think about building more hospitals, we must fully utilize the capacity that we have already, because it will be a lack of prioritization if you have a wholly built regional hospital with all equipment that you need there, and you can't operationalize it, and yet prioritize the construction of new hospitals. So let's prioritize, getting this hospital fully operational.
Okay. Also, na semni say, ayasabia ni bi wo ho a yesi dada. Aka kakra bi nema kakra bi ne hia na nka hya se ye adwuma. Eti se ye oman a yenim ne ayede yesika ya. Adenti na yen fa sika nwie sa ayasabia no. So, na ye besan akofa sika afro de abehya foforo aso abran ke de sika num kakra bi eso we so anke betimi aboa na ayasabia ye wie. Abampenda da John Dramani Mahama enono. Asem we ya aboa be asamoa eyina no.
Agenda 111 will bring you a job. If you're a doctor, you will get a job. If you're a nurse, you will get a job. If you're a lab technician, you will get a job. If you're a pharmacist, you will get a job. If you're a receptionist, you will get a job. If you're a cleaner, you will get a job. An accountant, a driver, gardener, typist, electrician, cook, washman, security man, IT specialist, you will get a job. If you're a mortuary man, you will get a job. So already, some people have got jobs and they are working. Brilliant Ghanaian consultants, architects, quantity surveyors, draftsmen, printers, soil scientists. The NDC says we should stop them because Ghanaians cannot be trusted to work. Well, now that the works have started, let's see if Ghanaians can work. The MPP believes and is genuinely sure that Ghanaian masons are good and can work. The MPP believes and is genuinely sure that Ghanaian fitters are good and they can work. The NPP believes Ghanaian chop bar operators are good and that they can feed the contractors and later those who work in the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, traders are also going to benefit from building Agenda 111, selling to the people who work there after it's been built. Sand and stone, water, nails, wood, cement, glass, roofing, everything will be bought from Ghanaian traders. 111 sites with many buildings on each site. Business will be good for Ghanaian traders. So the MPP is doing something for you. That is why the NDC are worried. The NDC feels threatened, not because you are getting something good from the MPP, but because they think and they believe, and it is true, that you will never give them your vote again. The NDC has nothing to give you. So why should you give them your vote again? Can you really look at your thumb and give it back to former president, former flag bearer, and aspiring flag bearer John Mahama? What did he do for you in 2012 after he took your vote? He took away your electricity, even when you were paying for it. He took away your hard-earned susu, leaving your child at home without school after she passed well. He took away your training allowances. He took away your free maternal childbirth, your child's free metro mass transport. He collapsed your NHIS. Now, he's aspiring on a thank you tour, and he's attacking you. Your Mahama is attacking you. He wants to take everything that Nado has given you away. He could not give you a region, Savannah and Oti regions. Remember this. He could not give you your long-held dream of a region. When you fought hard with Nanado and won your region, he's questioning you why you have it. He will take away your nephew's schooling, your children's free SHS. He will take it away. He will cancel it. Your mama has not given you anything. He cannot give you anything. Next time he opens his mouth to take something that Nanado gave you, ask him what he will give you back. Nothing. The man who says nothing can be done for you, and the man who does interesting things for you, who do you listen to? Who do you vote for? So the National Democratic Congress feels threatened. Agenda 111 is killing them. They are afraid of Agenda 111. So they are all talking. They are all talking, just like they talked against free SHS. They are all talking again. Shrill, desperate cries for recognition. They are pretending to be alarmed at abandoned projects and a lack of financial resources to build Agenda 111. Well, let us tell them today, there are no abandoned projects. Every project has a reason why it's happening or not happening. They just want to take. They don't even read. They described Agenda 111 as a knee-jerk reaction without reading the MPP manifestos of 2016 and 2020. The 2016 manifesto promised to upgrade existing district hospitals and establish new ones in every district where there was none. The 2020 manifesto specified 101 district hospitals due for construction. So Agenda 111 is a well-thought-through policy intervention worthy of study by the NDC. However, for myopic political purposes, founded on a spirit of non-performance and incompetence, the NDC wants an initiative set to benefit millions of Ghanaians stopped just because it threatens their assumptions about the 2024 elections. So your choice matters. Your choice matters. The NDC sees Agenda 111 as a game changer. It would defeat the archaic model of regime change every 8 years. They are afraid you will break the 8.
Enti ya abia samoa so de no se kasa yi nyina enye bibia NDC fosuro omusuro Agenda 111 sa na Marema obe sima enum kodu so na mema unkasa kakra ansa na mede ama badwafo no a omo ha ne na omsoso ahye enkomotwetwe no ase part share lines no mame ese ebetumi afa hello 0302248787257900257908 0302248787257900257901 hello 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 Pat pick the other one and I pick you in so ankasa hello hello Debbie emsa humana na my de mamenko kama so na menhwe mema kama ajo na se kama so no watia ma huma to kama unite na telephone lines na nya adwuma Shekama
the cardinal
that is I
the cardinal on radio.
Now what is I?
Me hu ya papa na kese na wo yes ano. So he ye crowd.
So
I say atiye no ya doso.
At me na say why?
Na obi hu a o ka say onika problem.
There be say o ka say atiye na wo na be ye no.
Look, just looking at you alone, it tells you say you are a billionaire.
Sir.
Everyone obi hu a won say papa we I'm say everything is all right with him. Amen.
That is saying. Kakra. Now so.
Yes, you go so.
O party mu boko.
Your party mu boko. O mampenyin e bompa e say akwantu a aba wakoi a owo Germany say e bompa e say one ne delegation no bi biara Nyankopon momu wi no mo ye na mo sam refie wasumdwem na ye party so saa na nka mesre obi biara o ye MPP on any day cardinal say it me and make sure say ye party for are well mobilized, harness our strengths and put ourselves together. There is no day NDC bit my winning power Ghana be we a factor at the honor. Na I was say juma pa ye ko for reorganization mesre pettiness nsema we na me say na we say na matum account. Let's put that aside and mobilize ourselves strongly. Na teach you serial callers, grassroots people, or more social media. So we need to turn our attention to them. Executives, somewhere polling station executives, let's turn our attention to them. Yeah, kwaye ya sha se kra bi mo ayo mo conferences, constituency delegates conference. Nanton ye be ye there on Wednesday inshallah. Other areas and then no mo ye. Let's use the opportunity to explain to party folks how well we need to mobilize ourselves. Because since I lose you, never again should it happen. But it starts today. Until say, you better say branches of the party are you our manone diaspora. All the branches and chapters are you. Let's come together and solidly support the tradition. Because we are the only people yet we build the economy ye. Na se party ye jumapa. Na se yantimi am mobilize ye ho anka ye ho mum antimi anya common direction ebe haye. Especially ye be wie polling station, wie electoral area, ye be wie constituency, ye be call region, ye for regional, na call national. From national we have the biggest task ahead. Who shall succeed President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Presidential bebem. Now when you na a test to us, they say here from the beginning to get this unity put in place. I'm afraid say your party will have a lot to do after even getting all these executives in place, especially the flag bearer. Timestre, and when we say a competition there, if we should make it healthy, ma ebimu and feel say there's a leverage given to some people all this must be looked at. Timinya platform say ya mestre say MP before. Whatever happens, your party is your party. Defend it, strongly stand by it, and try to put yourself together so that we will never get Ghana to go back again. Meaning say we discuss other developmental issues now that day, but party development is key towards proper management of a country, inshallah.
Inshallah. Kama Dean Abdallah enono busiafo enyumre o kabijafo amene omo etwetwe enkomono eho na mamenka also between here live on Facebook Peace 104.3 FM Peace 104.3 FM and at YouTube Despite Media and at the platform show on Peace 104.3 FM ho nyina obetimi ahwe ewo ehonum. Kama agenda 111 Mosi NDC Fosuro.
The Cardinal.
Amampenda da John Dramani Mahama can't them say. For instance, Wasi Hospital or Hawesi. Akaka Krebi, Kamo de Soswa, come with me operationalize our hospital, and just a bit me a Juma. Ama Nipa Kwako ye Juma or Ho, Ama Huntaba, and so. Mwasha dasa mo kwa kusifufro, na moja enoho, tiabasa ano aneska, and a mo say no sano. Buapayo. Munya is no na enye yes ani echichire o man eto say
Cardinal ene ngonga pa se nipa o ka say ye ma wotumi na se wotimi si school adan we see hospitals why ye car kwan why ye den all these things are why ye no se we be ka say why ya it is an exercise in mediocrity. John Dramani Mahama na say o. Otis eyankola asem because there was a we dada. Na me be say the Cardinal. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency the former president, has he been president before in this country or not? He has been. In fact, not once but twice. Because Professor Mills' term Ghana for sa to Obama no be president. Anameboa. He has been also a vice president of this republic. Now, in all this, he even embarked on a tour where they say accounting for our stewardship. And I go for Green Book by. Now Green Book move to me who pictures are ultimately artistic impression pa because the Timika say ya we no who picture if fair oko grants one any honum. Say Green Book projects. And then ansana ye to abama omo a obeye vice president in 2008 no o ka kire say aban ebe ka kire say wasi activity ana wasi school ana oye ka kwan ana wa mawusuo ana enyinam kane a watwe aba wo honom a na say aban no ka say wa ya aban no sebi all kan nyina na ye nkwala asem because any so kan because it is his duty to do that and it is aban duty to do that and now o ka kire say yan san to abamma no na wo san ba na ono tam obaye no o si hospital ewo wa NOC Hospital, University of Ghana. And you say, meanwhile, the same person says it is an exercise in mediocrity. Really? You see, Amanyo say my area no. Yenka who say Ghana for 8 years power. Nsema obekan rano. Sa ansem no e da ho twen. Ebedru baby a ye be kai will tell you where we're coming from. Now the cardinal. Sa ansem o kan say or thank you to. First of all, what is the thank you to? Ya to about 27 December 7th. The cardinal December 7th e ko to aba. Ya to aba wie ya o ka kire obi ase o na na wi ni. Ama wo communication officer per press conference. The NDC won the election. Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Oba the NDC won the election. Ama etita for NDC for be believe say mo win the election. Afedie Nyamencha de ye mra ponse se won ti ase a ye se ato aba na se won ti ase a office bibia tochima fa copy mu e wo Supreme Court no mo tam nsem no ko da Supreme Court the cardinal wo hwe bi me hwe bi etiefu a mo hwe nso mo bi a hwe bi court bisa asem ba ko okay wo se aba no nipa na yesi wa wini no enyo na wini ye onya asen many figures no my lord okay wo se wo na wa wini ana enya wo na wa wini obi an wini na wo a wan wini no onya asen many figures no my lord na my lord ka say ne mo nya abotre adwebra o monkofi ye hu ye and that was 6 months ago. Afi no watina say wadwo hey mama nko round ko tanking go for nti we fi say hamafo e ko out ko vote out. It is the time. But well, that is up their capacity.
Na and there's mfa because as that there no decided time or person okoda say no there how is that an issue?
We are in a society where yankasa your culture, your way of life teaches us to be faster. And faster to thank people who will feel say oh my favor. That's the kind of society we are in. The cardinal, who ya at the papa mommy and me mad dear crunch so. Na say pampa say ye bugana for sabi. We respect them and put them on the right year. Your friend is saying a platform I will say yeah respect you more. I think say you wouldn't wait down the line 1 year before say me babe damas. No. And I will call say ko down ma say so no. O say abano dia in kure say ye wo hang parliament no yenya na we the presidential na ye lose ye na enu kra no next time ye beto a wo de wan kasa ba agent. Che say agent na ho gina NDC no kra no mo nya juma papa. O say ono an kasa ba agent o. I was wondering how the 30,000 polling station no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baba agent. I was wondering. Because I say NDC for agents mo nya de. Me anya me wa say me nua Steve Achugo kai. Or say you cannot win an election with a coalition center that looks like Binduri Internet Cafe. When you na ichi mo say o so bo na yen fam mo NDC agents. Now this time there ono ankasa Baba ye agent. Now ye agent we are MPs no be biara omwagina ombe ye agent. Just say wa announce say okọ presidential primaries no kwa o. That announcement is clear now. Say he's coming NDC oba. Me dey your party me dey problem. But I'm saying that for you to wait until 1 year say me kwa koda ni pass no. Of course our culture sometimes frowns on it. Delayance. Me Ghana for ehwe. Na me dey say ono say exercise in mediocrity now so let us do comparison. Yan hwe infrastructure. Na o say we see hospitals ya abandon projects no and I have na person a new one na ya afterthought. First of all any afterthought. You go here page 153 of the manifesto of the New Patriotic Party. You will see say the agenda 111 is boldly written in our manifesto. So it is not an afterthought in the first place. It's a promise that we kept even in our manifesto. 2. Mesanti Odiobi or I say, oh, not all districts need hospitals. Really? Say, yeah, here Ayaresebia. Yeah, they ba. Yeah, here hospitals. Or say, oh, not all districts needs even that. we are say yan sambo abaso say na wo akọ see hospital wakọ hefa akọ see hospital wakọ ha akọ see chips compound dey yamo abaso na hospital a eye befitting eye proper hospital in there my am boni pa na abaso na eno kwa no eye afterthought. In fact, it's not an afterthought. Enti the cardinal yes say NDC for no mo ye nyina agenda 111 adani kaka mutu bia mom. Just as time I the health insurance eba the cardinal we kaya 2003 the NDC walked out of parliament.
But Kama,
yes.
Oh, patch, they say, Asama Mampenda da John Mama Kayan.
Yes.
Asama say, you're rubbish and a sakeke.
Oh.
Say, T, or see, hospitals, no, OCB. What the Drew baby, Sky Mode Baba Shafo Frasi. Sankamodi kind of share on the Diana all Yenu and Kebe. Aqua mo Juman Sani Adrian for from.
Oh, the cardinal.
Kama.
Menyamre, Obama me bra, Mema obre, Amao. An account of what we came to meet. A Juma ya fahu ne yetima wie anywhere how far we have gone with some of these works. On one can ask them or say governance is a continue. Debia or Jena Bebia or say governance is a continue. John Dramani Mahamaneka. Governance is a continue. Governance is a continue. Now who can say governance is a continuum? Na say abain biaba abain no abeto handing over notes. Now with the Juma mano, let Juma now with the mano no. Why Juma ko do baby? Now for the binary fast, Juma now oh yeah. Or say we abandoned projects no. With a recourse to even checking on the ground say, no say we have abandoned or we have actually not abandoned. The cardinal, and I want to give you some simple statistics. What he has said is not true. First of all, I just told you say for him to say it was an afterthought and yanokre, because it is enshrined, properly written in black and white in our manifesto. For him again to say districts or not all districts needs hospital. For me, I find it strange. Because Nipa now will say, oh no, why Juma? Why say no? I feel they will say districts don't need such hospitals. And for him to say we have come to meet projects, abandoned projects, no, and I am going to give you a simple example. Unim Eurojet project, hospital projects, very good. Started under President Kufuor.
What am I saying minimum? The Eurojet project.
Eurojet. There was this funding that under President Kufuor we sought to build hospitals. The initiation we went out of power. And Mills John Dramani Mahama inherited it. The hospitals were supposed to be built in where? In Soko, Chifipraso, Tepa, and some other areas. This military hospital was part of it. Salaga was part of it. Konongo, Odumasi was part of it, and all that. But let me tell you where we reach. Now, as I speak to you, and the Eurojet project now no more kase omuabe Nsoko is completed. Chifipraso is completed. Tepa is completed, and all have been commissioned since November 2020. So, which one did we abandon? If we had abandoned, would we have had them commissioned? That's the question. That's the question I'm asking you. Secondly, Sewa Regional Hospital, Afare, military hospital now, is still on, and we are moving. It has moved from where they left it. Salaga still on. Konongo and Odumasi still ongoing. Expected to be completed soon. Very. They've gone very far. Obiti baby, I'll say, we've not done anything. Now, construction of 10 disease centers, polyclinics, at Durampong, Biriwa, Estil Sukwa, Bimpong, Jamera, Mankron, and then all of them are on course. We have even completed 5 polyclinics at Botiano, Adenta, Sege, and all that. All those we inherited. Tell me which one have we abandoned? Why are we not being truthful to Ghanaians? Why do we do this? Just say, Abayanya 8 years, yan can try, yan can yepe, na yan to abamaya, yahu sunu bind that. You have been a president before. Yahu na nado so before. Ada ye bana ye economy na. Yako ya mutam yako PA IMF. And na ye kasa yi, yan ye ti Ghana. Nyamencha just last week or so, IMF has given over $1 billion to assist in our economy. We have not taken the economy of Ghana, running to IMF, a ball in hand, begging for arms. I remember conditionalities. Yeah, Kaipao, a gent in a nest for 1 month for Mujuma. Because you didn't have money. You took the economy to a level where we could not even manage. A gent in a teacher for we were not being able to get clearance to be employed. Why was the job sector very difficult to get jobs? Unemployed Graduates Association. Have we forgotten? Today, you are saying that you are the Messiah. You are the alternative. You are the best. Now, why you Juma? Now, it's not just by name to create a region. Really? I remember main Kwano, Savannah region, where you come from. They have demanded for this region severally. What could you do? If you say it's mere creation, why didn't you create it merely? You see, sometimes I think we have to say it as it is. Mere creation of a region without development. Today I saw on the front page of Daily Graphic, Honorable Danko Kujo, wherever he is, God bless him. The kind of job at regional reorganization ministry in our first term, ultimately creating regency, the kind of projects that are ongoing, over 96 projects, strong ones. Meaning, also region of East now that region had a regional minister in the first time, and that region had a coordinating council. Sebi. Coordinating council no and I know a coordinating council under trees. Was that what the case? Was it coordinating council under trees? And I know no more. You said there's no development. The other offices you see here, I know why you went to Northeast and built a very beautiful center. And no, Sebi, under trees and then you come and stand, you've not cross-checked. You just say it as it is and move on. Because you can say, Aban Biadi 8 years, yes, son, and yes, son, 8 years. We are breaking the 8, inshallah. We are breaking the 8, inshallah. And that is what I'm saying, say, party for on any day, your doors will chair NDC. Let's get together. Let's move on. Let us try to rage on, especially Mabuno, the future is ours. Say let's say the futuro ebetu Ghana for any yen twabama NDC will take us backward. Look at the way Kufuor and Aliu Mahama took MPP and took Ghana to a level in 2008. Yadi ma NDC. Look at how Omo traveled with the economy till 2016. You all saw it. Today inflation da
level bang.
Oh, level bang.
Oh.
When we took the economy, it was just nothing to write home about. Why did we go to HEPEC? An economy where we found oil. Oil now you find your crown. We a whole press conference on the 7th of July 2007. They find oil no. NDC did a press conference to say Ajongo in your oil. Almost say Ajongo. And Eddie Ababe Ghana for say your oil or Ghana na Ajongo. The next moment, almost say Ophelia, we have come to develop the oil fields. Hey, really? Ghana for ye won kayo. Na me say yan sorry ngina waka. Na say yan hwe de yie, an hwe de yie bioma. Na say san ko ye chia. Yan ejejereje. We are going to suffer it. Even the oil we brought, they say it was Ajongo. Yeah, the health insurance buyer almost sorry free parliament say on send fata say about health insurance card. At the papa bia be ba we oppose it. Metro Massa President Kufuor di buyer Equity no, now when they are bus branding. I feel the infoni kotari bus ni we are say, hey, contract no krados no do. Na chief of staff say, oh, you no krados monti scan so kra. Na enfamra. I feel the fative may resign, may yes in Sambasa. And this is how Ghana went under them. Yabedru ha. I didn't see hospital mo abandon mo so monto equipment. Mo it's not true. Ya abandon bibia. For me, the cardinal agenda 111 is welcome news for Ghanaians. A project I here. And I believe, without a doubt, say enye eno kranti en Ghana for beto abamaye. That's not the only one. Na ene cardinal free SHS amwa ye ho aye ho rough. They be out can say, "Can I go by the hello? What will you do for Ghana? Free SHS no more rough." Me no more dey rough say enti me nye. And then make say me nua o team change any end is a form of team obi biara o baby o team bia. Omunim say they are benefiting from free SHS more than us.
And then my main Dr. Zubairu so
they are benefiting from free SHS more than us. Meanwhile, they said it was not going to work.
How?
They just said it. Leo Kran, I'm for the crime.
No, but said it was not going to work. Kwame so na o ka say omo benefit chemo.
Why? Their children are in school. Their younger ones are in school. Obi biara o ye Ghana ni benefit.
Na mo de mo man in school.
Na say any already I can say now we have created it. Adia I can say feasible. It's something we can do. Mo say enti and now today your children are in school. Na me name Madam Fuyi Aquinas Kwanza. Oh, what for they say? Honorable Aquinas Kwanza. A very good friend of mine. Yet now I go TV that time. O ka tell me say no free SHS no kwa the bank. Now no kwa bet you in school fees. You don't even believe in the whole thing. Today, you got to about 2020 2 weeks to election. John Dramani Mahama was in Upper East telling the whole world say under the free SHS buy. Adia mo say monjini. So what message do you have for Ghanaians? We are ready and poised to explain to Ghanaians what Nanado has done, how far he's brought this economy, where we are, and we need to point to Ghanaians visibly the kind of projects we are doing and the way I also say you're mobilizing. Message Jumani Ayebi. They can say the party, let's get together. Let us bring ourselves solidly together and be able to push NDC never again.
Mate, medase, Mame Emma Dr. Zubairu Akwaba na afi yanko yeni na yemo enkomo. Doc. Akwaba. That is
a job boko minia.
Boko there.
Ya me adumo.
Eto gache.
Egusunga kakra.
Ebe yeni.
Mesra mame for akwanya so nchia eye ebusuafo a ene etia for me student other lecturers ene colleagues a omu etie me. Ma betie me nua akasa bebre ayete say adena Ghana na ye won kasa nko ana emze yedi bu oman no etino sa wontumi nkasa na je say wonne mo hwe eti MB before there na yeni man say kasa bebre but always make am say oman no enye number 1 on our table than say a kasa ene ne ebekoye nko a ye nkyɛn a omo adwe bra am say minua o kasa say NDC ya do mo ko IMF na de mamen kasem ba kon remind the members on 2nd April 2019 or March 29 2019 and the final tranche of the extended credit facility John Mama I was na yeko IMF for no mutu ama aban na ye 925.9 million $925.9 million and sa IMF issue na omo ka say John Mama de omo kono sa sika we omo de ma MPP aban on 29 March 2019 and then NDC na power na MPP na power and just omo tenase no omo chastise NDC say they don't want IMF and the meanwhile no scan by no more ma ba benefited there aye enoma sasika na amba and I wouldn't have known where you get such money to do some of the things you have done or you claim you are doing and then say ka issue about IMF and now COVID-19 abaye she say MPP aban e di America na ye kwaje ska afi IMF for $1 billion na ye kwaje buy and the economy I say ejina ho ema ne ho IMF contribution a Ghana yaye your special drawing rights accrued writer ewo ho a omo edisika to 650 billion to share to the members Ghana because of your special drawing rights no emaye ye there $1 billion na ɔmo da abra ɔmo nti ɔmo ba kyerɛ sɛ contribution to IMF no ɛyɛ NPP nkwa na contribute na mo enye sa special drawing right yana another successive government na contribute to na yenya sa special drawing right and 1 billion aba mo de dede wo hu yana
mente sa point na say
brat yo there is $1 billion IMF ede mayen in almost a hit the Bank of Ghana account. Now it is as a result of our savings with the IMF. Here was special drawing rights. And our special drawing rights give us about let me be very factual. I don't want to make mistake and give wrong figures to the general public. Our special drawing rights that we have accrued so far was
the page na yera.
And you know,
Okay, job am page say yera.
David. Me find ask for some make a serious thing pa until
say make a show. Not your mama hears. I say yera na page yera.
And say so no the page yera ya.
How dey yera?
One foldu. Nensa nkojina baby ankasa me page yera ntimi ntumi nkasa. He continued to speak because he was very intelligent man.
I've missed some pages.
Fine.
Okay.
Make I
What's what missing pages?
Dabi me miss here, Mr. Saboteur Mami. 793 special drawing, 93 million special drawing right. And one more 650 billion for all subscribers to the IMF. No, yenya 1 billion. No more than my Aba mbe yusu edaye. Nka economy if you say nka it'll go on well. And I think Senka Saska we ni Senka Yejimpo.
Adey.
Because we have touted. So we have done so well to the extent that we don't need anything to go to IMF. Yes, almost young IMF. Otina has it there. Also, there's no need to go to IMF.
When I have finance person, come on, when I have finance person,
yes.
What can drawing rights is here and watch us in your Ayabusian, Saska, Ayabusian.
Anya Busia, and I make us say,
and I
am Yesika.
Matthias,
Yen one more aye Juma pen, and almost say one more ma or BPA or your member. There's one more maybe because 650 billion. One more air channel. Ghana, yeah, they know 1 billion.
Okay.
Because members in their doors.
Badok. Oh, me Matthias is here, and I'm here, Juma, despite media. You try make a best point.
Yeah.
Nama say wo best point be 10 years. Na best point say misika na eda ho no and I say me na ye adwuma enti ni 20th anniversary or chase ke bia man customers nya loyal customers nya na bi beto so me us kente me.
Anything na any make I say because so be call IMF you don't bastardize the person. Say nipa na anko how would you have gotten savings? This is what I'm driving at. Say ye ni wa. Would you have gotten savings? No. Sometimes, you can't normally be at the chichiri ya hu. You can't normally be the chichiri ya hu. Some say, IMF and yet NDC pen of IMF. Ghana, for history. But me and Lancaster kind. I say, we have gone to IMF for how many? Over the 62 years, you acquire IMF 16th bailout programs. IMF 16 on Ankasa Kawe somewhere in April 2019. No, Ankasa Kawe. And the 16 is there. I ain't this Yako. IMF an institution for all of us. Because it's an international public sector institution. Every country subscribe to it. Even if you are a member, that's a woman or you go there for help. Like all other institutions have been going. But no kwaje help no na wo hwe wasetenemu wo hwe situation a wo mu na wo fi say wo kwaje a wontimi emfa nye bibi papa menko ba wo betumi da ye bibi papa ama oman na wo ko a ebebo oman no and I don't chastise people for borrowing because public sector we dwell on borrowing.
Oh, so you don't chastise people for
I
borrowing.
don't chastise.
Even governments, you don't chastise
I
them.
don't chastise.
So it's good.
I'm a professional.
Good power.
I'm a professional in a public sector financial management. I won't tell you, say, don't borrow.
Very good.
But when you are borrowing, you put some sense around it and know what you are using the money for. Is it going to bring back benefit to prepay off the debt? What you are putting the money into, the use, is where the problem lies with our borrowing. Now, Besiana Woody, Udu your salaries are. How do you expect to get returns from it? And any problem, you or my mo. You know, sir, yeah, IMF, Sama. I need to correct this. That is why I have to come there straight away to let him know, sir. Going to IMF is never a crime. It's never a crime. There are an institution in there. Ebimu koya establish relationship ama. Yen service na adini na accrue right. If we were not there, or if we didn't go there, we do have accrued right to the extent that we'll get some 1 billion, which is unconditional.
But no, me I mean your finance person, I mean financial management.
Yeah.
Okay, hona. Na mean
Mama wa you know you na menua.
Pacho me ba me cho de tell ma adwen na.
Yes.
Because omaya o de ho sovereign state.
Yeah.
Now we see asem we say aseya nti wo kwa koje policy credibility e wo IMF.
Absolutely.
And asa wo kwa koje your friend say bailout e wo IMF. Oko na wa mauska o say emfa teacher for enye say because wa kan see as IMF ni loan a odema ibia ni ho ye kwa with our condition.
Dabi enye kwa.
Enti no se wo pesa o kire me say wo be ma wo ho a kire wa wontimi ntutu sika yie o man ya ye wo gold ye wo cocoa ye wo boxer ni ade ye ntutu ye sika yie be me ho a kire ya me yakwa ko gina ensuko no ma we ho no ma ka kire se munye se na after be a 50-40 years e choma be ka se billion and da bia se en say sika ne enko IMF
And America no borrowing may against borrowing but my can tell MPP for IMF no omo call international commercial market ko borrow ya meboa good if you don't go to IMF and you go and borrow elsewhere, that doesn't mean you have not borrowed. All of it is borrowing. Though a hono ABR
conditions
no are different.
Absolutely.
What I say, conditions no are different. And you know, who could borrow with conditions A or little or some conditions, or you could borrow with some conditions. Ni na ye borrowing. That's what I'm saying because they all increase to our desktop.
Now oil na muka say ajungo no so see.
Oh, so bian ye juma. Bisa, do we just take 7 months, 3 months to find oil?
Oh, but you said it was ajungo.
Oh no, I'm asking you.
Come on, Pacho Jano Manenkasa.
I'm asking you. So can say oil no, you say ajungo na dia. Obini statement. Mean to defend this statement. But yes, me ma say the work of Chachuchi Kata can never be underwritten or written under the carpet. Because time already GMPC no when we juma papa. Oil depositor offend any year assessment data show nadina eyawamu at the time. Come beside GMPC for who trained them under whose tenure do they get a lot of things to be able to identify all these things and you can say yeah what oily. It was somebody's leadership. It you can't write that one off. You can't write it off. It's in a bra. And then in that chain, Yambra hospitals no. I say yeah Abua aka odanti and I say abua owo aka obi danti uhu sunsuna na wo dwane. Ye wo maimu ena baumia okachen say MPP ba power ombeti 350 secondary schools awa enfa.
But we never said that.
Oh,
there is nowhere. But we never said obesity.
Manenkasa Pacho.
No.
Kamaldeen.
Oh. Yes.
I'm telling you, he said it because there are videos. He said it because there are videos. He said it because there are videos. They will build 350 SHs or senior secondary schools. John Mama started promise you 200.
Baumia can some basic 350 cents.
Yes, secondary schools. Find out.
Okay, let's check. Oh, remember, Kasa check it.
Find out 350 secondary schools. Now, the mama promised you 200. No, start here. At a go, starting all over, no, we had 123 in progress. Yeah, hand over. Now 123, no, they are in the various stages of completion. At least, you say, you started AB. Now, agenda 111 before I ever bano. South 350 ambao. Yehu ne Bobby bebia niwa. One more picker started 350.
Trade.
And I have a catcher and say,
Hospital.
Yeah, 88 hospitals last year. Within 1 year, yeah, 88 no amma. Na yehu answer la polyclinic ye jure gu fem say ye ba besin de say bi afiansa na almost start bibi dia ye nim. Na babka just agenda 111. Na me with a little master minimum no. A press conference aban na musini aye no. Oka chen say
okay, so doc,
yeah.
My own story now, Okano.
Yeah.
But a story attributed to the Herald newspaper.
Absolutely.
Okay, or say the New Patriotic Party appears to be running away from its whimsical free SHS promise and going for the National Democratic Congress NDC's manifesto promise of progressively making SHS education free through the construction of 250 new senior high schools across the country. Dr. Baumia, the running mate, who has been tactically camped in the 3 northern regions to campaign, is now telling the electorate there that his party plans to address the infrastructure deficit in the country's educational sector by building 350 new senior high schools across the country. But when I work
that be
okay, all right.
Konya Mekano na a video
okay
on a campaign platform
okay
that he made those statements.
Okay.
And na memechre.
All right. But
me say omo send me.
Okay.
So maybe by the time we'll finish, you know,
sure.
They will send it.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Yeah.
Let them.
Anna, can I continue, please?
Why not, sir?
About them Seneca say each hospital no. Yes, yeah, I bet cost here $16.88 million. Na yedesi. And you know, as an accountant, say back here $16.88 million. 111. Ebemam $1,875.68 million. I make my sa 111 hospitals. Now, and the Aban say, you secure $100 million. In the agenda 111, but as a realist, Master Man can say, Momma yamma no kware ndi enim. Momma yamma no kware ndi enim. Enuanum Ghana for ya plan say ye besi 111. Na say si ane ye futu mu no. 100 million na wo ho. Enti no we divide 100 million by one district hospital cost per cost 60 na. Ebe ma ye 6, ebe ma ye 7, ebe ma ye 8. Enti for now no ye start with the no aye. Subsequently no Ebebeska Edatwa 111. Okasa etwa so manipa. But what the propaganda? Agenda 111. Hey, Mumbe Fankosia enadia. Sometimes amanfortunate here. My amfa Ghana for say ye nim nyansa o sabe. Ghana for nim nyansa pa. Me ma amanfo atiase. Say wo see hospital baako. Na be cost to 16.88 million. Na we see 111. In total, ebe cost so $1,875.68 million cedis. Dollars. Now we have $100 million. Ain't mean say 111 no. Because you are deficit with
but
1.773.
Doctor, me challenge can say.
Yeah.
It's 100 million USD no.
Yeah.
Man penny ka say eno ni sika ye DC and I say a seed money.
Whether it is seed money or not, seed money is going to be used or is going to be invested for the project. It's going to be used for the project. Eti no eno na yede shase meboa. Enti no yede shase a ena make say momma yama no kware ndi e kan ne yanka say 111 a yesi no say sika ye nya yede shase 100 million. Na ebetimesi
video no aba
meba bacho video
o calculate calculate nyina ba mu
ebetimesi
ma ka Supreme Court
so 111 divided by saying
16.88
into 100
there
million
about 5.9 yan fan say 6 district hospitals TS 36 no with this money and then ye be ba ko ho ye ba ko ho ba ko scanning bi be kan wa ye be kire baby the next one will go. That I think is more realistic than say ube twegum na ye da propaganda.
They tell me be say
yes
100 million I can say and one is sika or DC and I say is more and say
me can say no and me seed money no me ntia se a me fi say yeah right and say sika ya dey start bibi me boana say dey start bibi a ma asem ne say seed money na ya dey start no say na e betum aye going forward no e bi be kan wa e beto aso da ye
o dem me challenge kakra me wo ho ne say
yes
who a financial manager you know
yeah
project like 111 hospitals meaning ni say obia beka say me call ho a me wie wa bra project no me nya in phases if for nothing at all utie that president launch ade na o say cost ranka say I think 12 point bb equipment na ade e beba no and e beba na kosi 16 point
equipment na 4 million
good and a hospital ranka say 12 bb so was 16 point saying
Nina mienu na 16.88
16.88
yeah.
So I think when he has 12 point okay the menyano
12.88
12.88
yeah.
And when you see 4 million
yeah
and the man ko 16 sir
yeah
you know o dey yam fan the basics say I entiase are you saying say o start a hospital na no akoto video na begu
that be
you know so or say seed money unless ebia o person or say abai we only track record a obetumi akopɛ sika ni bia beka ho then I will understand but then yes there once I seed money no so obetumi akopɛ sika beka ho
and I make just say abo waka wa ohun sunsum a osuro.
Oh, okay. So you are talking because of government with track record?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That is my basis.
And the reason is the 350.
No.
Secondary schools now.
No.
Claim says
no. Not the loan. No.
Well, what again?
No.
What
Come
again?
on.
Last year was it 88 hospitals.
Okay, you go ahead.
That be try me back
I will explain to you. Don't worry.
That be explanation behind ni ho.
Okay.
What's over within 1 year? You see, what's over within 1 year? Within 1 year, no. You see, an Americano, when him say it is impossible to do 188 hospitals within 1 year. Because construction process is crying pono, acquisition of land, no man crying pono, and yeah, they that form. Now, can within 1 year 88 hospitals? Na akobana 1 year. Me and me teach ya.
No, Doc, you go ahead. But
Now, that be me and me teach ya. O promise me no. Then no person medwe.
A lot of
No.
Come on, Pacho Jai.
Then no person medwe. You see, one can James obey 88 within 1 year.
Wait me an
Went to man yet. Maybe so say he find a wire. Won't mean kind. Now on top of it, over James obey 111. Ye bisa I was say 88 na 111 no. And the answer now. Mobile best starting. I'm mobile starting. I'm start with $100 million. Many problem. But as I say, one can of current share I share so with the 88 in it. And I walk on mean you win the answer. Say me say why. So that is my basis. If I don't have the right to think that, Kamal didn't tell me.
Okay, should I come in?
What I say me here. So what can say bebre?
So kasa.
Me time na wo bebre nti ma men kasa.
Kasa bebre, kasa.
Nti no bra, this is our basis yeah chere because normal bebre ya ka say o ma ka say ye be ye no ye phrase HS nyamen chade mo de aba. We cannot take that one away from you say the what do you call overall, and I say, you can't say, general fears for elder schools. We can't take it away from you. Then I started, we were following the constitution and we're doing it progressively. Which at the time, these students, they were not paying fees. We know that we started progressively, and we were touting it. And we knew the deficit in the secondary schools.
But
they started E-block to help.
For you to say, under Maureen, not the students ain't your school fees, you know it cannot be entirely so.
How?
Okay. Some time no, me know me na kai ye pass not the students in secondary school. No mutria between 300 and 500 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
The government paid 123 out of that money. And how can you say so?
And these are facts.
You see, Ghana hano. Yeah, mistake kasi.
Okay.
In Ghana, anybody in public school do not pay tuition fees. The tuition fee in Ghana from primary school to the university is free.
Okay.
Because it's not our fees that we use to pay the lecturers. The lecturers, teachers, everybody is paid from consolidated fund. Tuition in Ghana from time immemorial to date is free. Now, the facility user fees are charging. The education facility user fees. Local secondary schools are more charging. Library fees, maintenance fees, and they are charging. That is not tuition. Over university, they pay what we call the
academic user fee,
academic facility user fees. So we want to add the tuition to it. Check private schools who are paying tuition in addition to their fees. How much do they pay? And then we have to distinguish some of these things to make it understandable. It doesn't have to appear as if say aban bi buy another one year because na amount for it ya no man keten. Meba ekwo secondary school. Owo fie no onko school a man aduane di. Okwo secondary school and mintimi man aduane indiana. And na hwe not last Friday.
But before you veered off, no?
Yeah.
Nyina ho ne entiase.
Good.
Me also under NDC aban no.
Yeah.
Na day students in school fees. And I make catch you said that cannot be entirely true because na aban nisika utua de ma omo no 100 and I think 23 or 32 something around that region. Out of between 300 and 500 and I will catch them.
Then I want you to interrogate the structure.
And I will catch them say my mistake say public schools nyina yentua tuition. And nanka me hwa besi says the 123 na mutua na edin
123 there some of the fees are buying approved user fees are omutua.
Some, not all.
What I say?
Some.
The PTA levy is not government sanctioned though. A parent na atnase na omo jeje omo and that we call private schools na ye down to PTA. That I say it I don't think sir the 300 is it 305 Ghana cedis
between 300 and 500
300 and
between 300 and 500
500 Ghana.
Sure.
Okay. And I make sure say 300 and 500 no near government approved ones so no na buy near take it out no. Others in the schools themselves charge. And then I say the school shouldn't charge anything. Or Matia say they are not charging anything. PTA ma omunji obia omajazi they are not taking PTA. But let's look at the repercussions that is happening in the schools. I hope so last Friday Wutie what the NAT General Secretary stated about what is happening in the school with regards to their feeding and the rest of them. The barter and all those things that is going on in the schools. If that is what we want, and that is what we want the free SHS to be, then so be it. But I think we need to be fair to Ghanaians. And we're there, dinukre, my mbugana for initia.
And free SHS now, that is what I want to know.
Yeah. The free SHS, ours is progressively free. When something is progressively free, it doesn't mean it is entirely free. Okay. Yes.
I hear.
So I believe, so you know, constitution
so you come to understand, say, the whole country say it defeats your earlier, you say, Mama Desu, ne free, you know.
Yes, free.
So, how?
To our understanding, things that are government or that is chargeable by the government. Hey,
Doku.
Oh, that be.
Doku.
That be.
Doku.
Massa. Nana, my young follow no kara wo na yanka. What does that? Ufa Minister of Education. Ufa Ghana Education Service or more report ankaza on this. It was very clear. Only that maybe I never knew so we'll look at this, so I didn't pick the report. When we check their report from 2009 coming up to 2016 to the time almost at free SHS now, you see in that report the contribution by the government with regard to this thing, America, you will see it. Unfortunately, I don't have it here. So if Osabote, you are listening to me, can you post the document to me, please? Oh yeah.
Dog.
Yes. And you know, that be, I want to be factual. Me person me bo misem na me kan bibi.
Sir, you are right.
Me ko bo misem na me ko ka bibi na enye writer. Or somebody can take me on.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful with what I put out there.
No, you are right.
And intina nsama amama ka na ma fa me digest it.
Oh, fine.
So I don't want to go there. And you know, in that free SHS Abbey, nobody is condemning the free SHS. If you listen carefully to the NDC party, all we are talking about is how it is shabbily implemented. The shabby implementation and the rush into which that we are doing, and there were tracks, our more echo. We foresaw that, and in the yesterday, sir, the E-block secondary schools, in order to ease the pressure from the so-called A-class schools and then A-star schools.
Dr. Bonpoma, me na men kind the amount for so kana to aso.
Koso.
Me pardon there been person who see answer. So me lando sa keke.
Doctor on the pages in the hand.
Nintino, Masama American say. Masama American say. Free SHS. We can't take that one away from you. But our concern is the shabby implementation and the rush to which we are doing, which has led to a lot of things. Allow people to make input. Megaza Mama Finance Minister, Eka Waste say, Woma ebet me tuano. Why won't you allow them to pay? He used himself as an example. So bet me tuya nebadie, etuya ebimodie. Why do we make all of it free? What I know, say nka yebeti maye. Ebe bo mine no. You see, I will follow their yarn and say o metua. Obi a ontimi ntua no. Anything I hear brilliant but needy student support. Baby a wo call man bia bi wom. But say obi be ko secondary school. Now Becca say eduane a obedi aban afa eyefe. But aban can you show that all?
We have done that. We have shown it. How many years now? Some have even completed in the university now. And even they pass well. Yeah.
Have you?
You
pass well. Me a teacher need be careful with it.
Oh, but we did well.
No. You pass well. Now you're careful. Your maimu na muko spend say this year for most spend 59 Ghana cedis to buy one question
but
paper.
But they did.
Yenka ho hwe. 59 Ghana cedis. They buy 59 Ghana cedis. Mo dey talk question paper baako. Question paper here photocopy aya. Question paper here photocopy aya. Ufa accounting question and mathematics question and English. How many pages are they?
Doc, did the children pass or not? Is the question. That's
no. You see, you are taking the money from our taxes, from the consolidated fund.
Did they pass or not? That's the issue.
No. My issue is that you are taking the money from our consolidated fund, and we need to. My brother. Sikana will spend no. Yeah, you know who say your man for scanner. Yeah, interest time will spend into who spend now. I'm careful.
You mate.
Who spend 59 cities? I got to question paper. Oba question paper about 59 cities. So these are the things we have to look at. Kadna, reading my man for can na yanko so na. By that time the video ni baba then we'll see how best we deal with it.
Video ni baba na. We be TV no be be ene. Wa.
Come on, Jaro.
Now be beso ohun of the confirmation. Beso of the confirmation. So we can give it to him.
Yo, me ba de ma men kai de man for so e de aba na yen hwe ne ye be ye. You are the Ghana man for no ya o. You are the anyway. I'll say Kwajo Free Boy Ejumako and we Abba and was say Agenda 111 is making the opposition believe that breaking the 8 is a done deal. No dash throwing in people's eye was stop Agenda 111. MPP government forward ever, backwards never. Greetings to ADB CEO Dr. Kofi Mensah. Enoch Osonoba Oyinka says, Dr. Zubeiru pa. I can't think far, Nana Akese. I can't think far at all. Greetings to Kamadin Abdallah. Udenke Edifree Sefi Asanyenso Ena Ode Ebaye. Silas Befe says Agenda 111 is a game changer. We will all support it with our might. God bless President Akufo-Addo. Regards to Bafo Ajimasa Kodie. And Kama Foster Chim Ayirebi says, no matter the propaganda the opposition party will say against Agenda 111, our president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government are ready to build the nation. My regards to Paul Kwabena Amening and Kama Foster there or the Ebaye. I don't know. Simon Boahin or say please Nana Akese ask Dr. Zubeiru for me how much they paid for the progressive free education in total. Simon, anyway, if he knew Botiano and what they Ebaye. Few ones were saying nafi Masan Ako Kamaso na mene Nana Fredria Ofori Ata. Hey, miame Nana Bakope. Nana, kindly find out from Dr. Zubeiru why they are frustrated with the thought of creating access to education for children of Ghana. Nana Fredria Ofori Ata and Odi we say
Kaja Nana said nobody is frustrated. But if you promise to do something for people, you have to do it well.
We have done that.
Nobody is frustrated.
Isaac Setman Ganja said, Nana, you see, Dr. Zubeiru is dazed. Your valley of questions have dealt him a debilitating blow, and he needs to be saved. So, Dr. Zubeiru, Isaac says he can understand your frustration.
I'm not frustrated, or tell him.
Okay.
I don't get frustrated at all.
Good evening, Nana.
Politics don't frustrate me.
I see. Please, Kadna, tell Dr.
I'm not that political animal.
Okay. Doc, can you listen to this for me respectfully? Yeah. Please tell Dr. Zubeiru. Come on, guys. Tell Dr. Zubeiru they couldn't even pay 50 Ghana cedis per head when they decided to start their so-called free, progressive free SHS for day students. I'm a professional teacher teaching at Kpeng since 2011. Greetings to my MP, Honorable Kennedy Osei Nyako, MP for Achim Swedru and Chairman for Parliamentary Select Committee on Roads and Transport. So I would like to meet Dr. Zubeiru one-on-one. What at all is he trying to say? I just want to debate him on this free SHS thing. All right. And also a mass wood and I do a buyer. Walanyo Inakwetia says NDC has forced me to remember the story of Tobias and Sambalat attitude towards the building of Jerusalem walls. Let him fail syndrome in our body politic is quite unfortunate. Maybe, just maybe, they have failed to build 200 E-blocks as captured in their campaign manifesto. So they think NPP will also fail to build 111 hospitals to equalize the equation. Why can NDC wait for duration? Okay, all right. Mami fancy awalanyo inakwetia eko 200 die mention that ente ase ona se papa. Dr. Amwako in Abenwaha says, Nana, so far it seems to me that the MPP guys are not discussing the main topic, which is the Agenda 111. They are rather talking about why we should not vote for the NDC. Okay, just consider reading my text on the cathedral if time would permit. And Dr. Mwakwe is my big papa, so I want to read this cathedral message for him. He says, Nana Akese the Cardinal, kindly read this for me. I am greatly disturbed by the idea of building a national cathedral. My grounds are that every religious sector in the country has its own church or cathedrals where religion where religion related events are comfortably held without the interference of the ideas of our churches. Events of our traditional watch night are typical examples. Let's continue and contribute monies rather for good water, roads, education, etc., and certainly not a cathedral. From Dr. Amwako Abenwaha. Dog, minimum as my working. Nana Fredia, Ufuria, there's an any crack. One tear said that, Udi won't saw the I reply, Baba says, yeah. Dr. Isaac Braco, my lecturer, Political Science Department. UEW. Doc, and you may, Memwajo, Mechow, Pajo UEW, there, I actually. Pro VC, Professor and Euphoria Brickrine, any VC Mami Y, Reverend Father Professor Anthony Afu Bruni, any team no holding in a patoya, not Pachia or Amame, which will be a last one, nothing, Mabakama. So, this one says, Nana Akese, Ghanaians should ignore doubting Thomases led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. They are fond of impeding every social intervention formulated by the MPP government. Agenda 111 project will work like free SHS, planted for food and jobs, and NAPCO. Nanado, Ghana Mai Edawasepa, NS from Taifa, or no Ena or the way say ba yeah. Come on.
The Cardinal.
Yes. But let me see. And remember me. Okay, what do 5 minutes?
Me that's it.
5 minutes.
The Cardinal.
Papa.
Nsema amaka ene nsema amia menua Dr. Zubeiru Swaka akasa etiefo ebe decipher from what we have said no where ena in fact ana party ben ana aban ben ena Ghana da omakoma so clear. First of all, Dr. Zubeiru say wo buy abaso or say he will not take that credit away from MPP. Say, you are implementing free SHS Amagana for. Now, I don't know, I'm happy, and then DC man has been factual and been frank to Ghanaians this evening. Me that was it, Dr. Zubeiru Wate.
Don't use my name for your propaganda.
No, but you,
no.
Propaganda.
Don't use my name for your propaganda, please. No, don't use my name for propaganda.
And I may make
Gabi.
As you take away from us, say you are implementing.
Now, why?
It's all right. So,
why? So, is it wrong to say, sir?
No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. I'm only
then don't use me
for
propaganda.
No, it's not propaganda. I'm only telling Ghanaians what you said here, and it's good to repeat it. Oh,
why will you repeat that?
The Cardinal, where actually say near John Dramani Mahama go 2 weeks to 2020 election say on the day free as by no. What Dr. Zubeiru is saying and what he said are completely two different things.
Please.
What I say?
Cardinal, let me correct him.
Cardinal, there are two different things. Oh,
we are pay
Let me correct him, please.
We are no akasa, no correct me. What?
Come on, there
are two different things.
My granting it.
Because you see, I said we started progressively free, and you are doing entire free. There are two different things.
Very good.
That is not in dispute.
Good.
It's not in dispute.
So that's what I want him to discuss.
Who can say?
Yeah.
And no, dear, you will give them credit for
doing the entirety of it. But we were following the constitution to do progressively free because that is what the constitution said.
O progressive one kwa na asem wo ho.
Assembly ni ho. Assembly ni ho cardinal. Progressive one assembly ni ho. Ebia, one thing I make sure na say. So I'm trying to explain to you.
What if they me say asem wo ho?
Yes, because of the 305. Because of the 305 now more charge now. I take 123 cities for it now.
Aye.
Oh,
and then your problem.
Any problem? Any problem,
Dr. Zubin.
No, let's be fair to ourselves and our listeners. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal at all.
Come on, Pacho Mamintino. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
Why?
And it is not a big deal.
What I say, sir. Ya catch yourself progressively free. Na yanko can't just say entirely free. Send a woman can we MPP side. No. You should understand that definitely there could be some cost you bear.
Sure.
And if you are bearing some cost, you don't say because government didn't take the entire cost, no.
But in a situation where I am paying 300 Ghana cedis,
yeah,
then you come to tell me, say, oh, mommy, and progressively free SHS, and then out of 300, oh, they be a 200, I mean 200. Then the added cost now, oh, na make no, and no mum, I am 170. Now who do 130? I mean, we 180. I can say.
Oh, brah.
Papa
already know. Tuition here free man.
What's the time number though?
Men are make moderate time no. Ade. Men am the time no man.
No problem.
Already know. Tuition here free. And other cost are aban charge wo mo. Also we year fi ho. And then 123 no. But parents agreed to pay through their PTAs and other levies for their own wards. That one, I don't think, sir, you can put squarely on the head of the government. Sir, aban progressively freer. Maybe to reach a time through that process, you know, you be ye no, because step by step. Now, waba na wose stand your money na wo mpene where you know him. There are two different things I hear.
Yeah, free SHS. Free one, correct?
What I say?
Total one.
Yeah, well, two different things that I can. At the end of the day, Sameka near me Maya, near me, and a member can't just say my.
Sorry, why I do cry?
Cardinal, so what I say?
Meet you, pa.
Near young, no member can't just say yeah. And this year, young Grover, you can't say ma. Yeah. Oh,
someone you free SHS free. Total one, yeah, free. Progressively free, no?
Yeah, progressively free as promised by the government. That's about
That's it. Okay, Cardinal.
Come on.
Ya kwa some see baby America na bio. Doctor can simple prefer say free SHS in totality no MPP dey ever correct ma no more ye. Etie for so atie nye doctor kan na me dey so make kan. Ye nyina ye kan the same thing. Na omo dey no omo tu 123 pe.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
They're progressively free. But see, Cardinal, Agenda 111, on a serious note, Mestre Ghana for Apomudi who wants them a very important my Dr. Teha Okasa Mitsumita say Cardinal Womo duty program. A Apomudinti and a say ye what good health. Anything at Timita ha, yet me Casa, Amagana for and I you are saying half an engine on Mutie. Mama Malaria Kekwa Bincho. Then you get to realize the importance of health. Anything that another are buying a car say 2020 budget muno or the Sikabia air 630 million Ghana cedis at honum. I close to $100 million for health infrastructure. For health infrastructure. And the minority call ye press conference ka say sa appendix 4D and na his can go see he ya this can crowd that and the finance minister be explain here no na e try say o wa adwene pa o san what tema e magana for China make catch say look NDC is not an alternative for any day. Yeah, the health insurance about almost sorry free parliament said they will not agree. Sanso na ya the way so ba you be see hospitals more ya tisika to honum say be adwuma no almost ye ntimi nye. And I may explain say wabu kunta wa for calculator nyina calculate $100 million no say hospital here be to senior na. Look, that is not our vision. First of all, the NDC is saying the last year na do ka say or the 1 year be 88 hospitals. That cannot be true. He announced it last year during the COVID series now or say about 88 districts in this country do not have hospitals. And I don't have hospitals. Now, say any hospitals, no, a vision say, such hospitals must be built. Yeah, election, and I'm pampa or terms of vision, no, and a manifesto promise. Go and pick our manifesto for 2020, which we are used to work now. Page 153, doctor, and black and white. Agenda 88 and agenda 111. Combine. Black and white is there. And I go catch sword what trade. I feel the catch sword new way ya minority Muslim mutikwa pai. I don't think the young can say hunam. Adanika ko mutobi. And now say free SHS na ye di buy ya Ghana 42 mu omu ye djuma ma ye ampampa ye timi aye ama Ghana for ni aso. Sanso na the health insurance buy mo say timi ye timi aye and Dr. Zubere to ebia the health insurance class and butum. Oh, and also, me say ABA health insurance.
ABA, but we need.
I'm going to say ABA. Me say
maybe,
but only health insurance. Okay. Any
hospital I meet you.
Fine. I was okay.
Hospital I meet you
because there was a killer policy. I cash and carry. End this for the buy. Oko hospital there we need to. My friend, a killer policy. Cash and carry. Ghana you in fear.
And this the buy.
Now we need. No Rollins, but so cash and carry was there. You don't know. Rollins meso yeah na be sound about health insurance and I'm sorry free parliament say mo mpene no
mutual health now almost started
but we brought it whether mutual or what we started it
okay
and I'm ba say mo be universal adam one can say mo be free for life
okay
and this told Ghanaian say ukoji card na for life until say obewu obekọ hospital sa akogu afa dey be so omo a sa health insurance wo ha to nsum omo atimanya and this is the same crop of NDC. How can they be alternative? Better alternative to us in this country. They can never be.
Are you sure?
Now, Agenda 111 has come to stay. Agenda 111 is a lofty idea. And I'm saying that the president is committed to ensuring, say, this project sees, your friend is saying, is brought to conclusion. And the execution of same will be right. Yeah, my budget allocations. Yeah, my budget, next year budget, the amount of money we are going to use towards it will be completely clear in the next year budget in addition. Now so far $100 million na eda honum ye ka say yen fan ko to give. And okra one make give and I gave for crowd your Mahama na John gave for the buy. Now give for $100 million them. Say na ka prend him. One I will say you cannot create regime by name. Give no create ya hamisika na odeko to. Now today you are telling us we cannot create region by name. Yeah, create region so we to aba and resist say wo to yes. So were you helping us to create region by name? Let's get serious in this country with all respect. I am saying that on any day when you put MPP here and put NDC here, there is no way Ghanaians will go for NDC.
Okay, leave that decision for Ghanaians to make.
I have and I'm repeating it. I'm a Ghanaian and I'm also telling you. Tina make a say a ban of policies any jumapa. A ban say you be join Ghana for proper interventions are yet buy. For example, mass transport system. For example, capitation grants. For example, school feeding program. Hot meal for school children. There is not a single one NDC has ever brought in this country.
Thank you, Kamadin. The question I would like to make as an video for Riata Obesing Abba. Oka Cathedral as an video on Madi what and Nankawada. The question I would like to ask Dr. Amoako of Aben Waha, with our responsibility as citizens, how many pay their basic taxes? This cathedral is not being built with state funds. We must understand that contributions towards health and education have not been resisted and are actually encouraged. *797# is what he should work with to the glory of God. Nana Frida Oforiata. Doctors be patch upon me.
Mr. Kamal din wa kasa bebre. See, and America no amambo anya kasa bebre o. O ya kasa bebre. Amambo ne ya kasa bebre. Now I want you to understand say sensationalism any in kasa bebre moye na this and that o match we I want me match we no. That one sanya kadna kano ye beja ama Ghana for na sanya ye kai Ghana for na e market o mu ne mo tum sanete so man no e koye say enkoye Ghana for nim anape me sorry me kwa akoto petrol 28 cedis per gallon because it was 6 cedis 35 pesos per liter mato e de go me kam na endusa say asana say me turn by force because obi manage economy no e ka chan say no mamu yedin o say yeboa e mamu yedin na e kojojojojo me say sa ton ade o market o a oba o se bra ya ntohwe aji se opa bibi man na me mba eni na ye say oman no e koye amanfo gina kwan ho e ton nyoma ya o motoyin ebedu anajo nipa no beko fie na kapra krapo obi nto because scan system na obi nibi all the better eni na e wo ho ye koka ese economy na ekoye na obi a okabia no oyokohwini ye de yanga hwe o school fo ni university omo two exams ebi mu enye school fees and they have to defer the cost to next year enuni eno I say eyede omo etu omo school fees no omo say omo businesses aye problem omo niska. So economy koye flourish and I expect say a man for omo be han kakra so that a normal kitenkete omo yama omo dada no embowom ombetimi aye to the glory of obi o manage economy but sa ankoba na say na ebe an say ahokere na amanfo wom na wokoka wo say anya no kra ahokere bia nim na NDC propaganda Ghana voe NDC propaganda ahokere na yakoso no say NDC propaganda say reality say mo ho kire mo a montie na monhwe ma asechinem na monto aba eba 2024 na monhwe direction of the NDC ya woso no na sa ahokere ebi ni ho really na ahokere ebi ni ho enti compare tama ye wa bem na nde na hwe say wasechinem then na sesi an etesen yana enti ne masema medija Ghana for no men kan bebre yen kanu say agenda 1111 yesi hospitals metima akacha aban me challenge mo kaswa de na yesi no munko bie ma kaswa fo kaswa hospital na yesi wona mama no efu munko bie ma John mama na esi ye me ka kira mo okwa amasama ekire ho krobi ho aje kotoko sahenfa hospital na wo ho na amanfo tutu air conditioners no munko bie ma
aje kotoko.
Yeah, I think so. One of the Krobi wo
na ye can say
one of the Krobi wo
minim hospital na okano
na your Joy FM
na your fanko ha
yeah fanko okay
between na between Tantra na fanko ehyentem ho
okay
but sa hospital na adwuma sesi am
sesi o mebie fine kaswa de no munko bie ma
ati
kaswa de no amanfo ho bebre
but aje nkotoku de hospital ni ho
and there be na me say na me kire why it is I'm happy say which match say baby because now I'm full to air conditions now the Joy FM or more friends say documentary no we all saw it in the video and the rest of them and the mesra John Mama ni osi wo kaswa no your mind sika na yedisi ye omunka bie na omumfam nhwe omanfo say say ye agenda 111 na hospital da ho yesi a ye ntumi emfa amanfo kom say adwuma na nhwe amanfo dia then I don't see what we are talking about.
200 schools in 4 years. You think we have forgotten? As for the cathedral, it is a must. There is no argument about that. Mame Ajwa, ɛna ɔde we say so ɛbaayɛ pacho moma enyina yɛn entie sankai boy na yɛn hyɛ no nso ɛwɛ bi a wɔnya mfie edu nwɔtwe so 18 years your friend no Cynthia Jobua osifie ta friend ya na oye koko ohye straight dress obi hu no ewo Bawaleshi ewo East Legon na nipa ne si ohun Cynthia no senia na oye ne niam fa na osen obi a wayera enti obopini no ampa so ohun se oye obi a wayera na osi ninua baako de Michael Jobua but efie kwan nani atan so kakra nti ohun ba bi efie kwan no wo ena obi de no aba o Peace FM ha sei make us say on shadan tia popisa on shada en tia popisa so be 1 week ni ena on free okay be 1 week ni na ofrifi me pam chomo memfa ha ne biom na me na maka ase ha ne achia no say Cynthia no ayeka ho asem no ne fie wo Bawaleshi East Legon ne nua ene Michael Jobua say be 1 week ni ena Cynthia efrifi na ne ho nhye da mfa no papa sa but hu no wanya mfie du nwotwe 18 oye kokko ofrifi no she straight dress na Bawaleshi ya wo East Legon ho no omote it is obi ani atwa ewrabi aso sa mpacho obetimi ama Peace FM yes kache Kennedy say what trouble for na ya ontoni eri eni meba mo chaw monye ne bro fun koma no ewra no o ha sesi America say o Peace FM ha say America say enti wa obusuani bi ayira o nya mfie du nwotwe oye wura kokko oye kokko tia wanya mfie du nwotwe an ho nhye da mfa no papa enti wa odihie osini nua no ede Michael Jobua ena ono ade Cynthia Jobua fie mota afren ya se modihie bi ayira sa na mo hu no mpamcho o Peace FM say momra na momefo ade engofie na bibia enye kama doc me da se anwumre se obaye o
so me da seminia
yo Dr. Zubairu
me forward the way na ma why I'm so one network nin ye o video ho
Kamadi na opesa ha Dr. Zubairu sa o video ho
mischief gone on
Dr. Zubairu ewo Mate doc mpacho next week I will be bad.
yeah.
What therefore, Mammy, next week I'll be prepare there to Dubai. You have a boy in your presence. Why? Dr. Zubairu Richard Ewo Accra Technical University. On a Kama Dean, our Deputy Communication Director, Ewo NPP Omo, and Edin Common Numeri. Yeah, sorry, alive also for Dr. Bishop Salifu Amwakone the Life Chapel. Ena omo edinyam sem ebre nyina watie politics na wi fra no pa bisi sabre koka sa pacho tinyam sem ya enkwaje wo mu na efa ehome na nyame aso nyame abofo abeso da ye pa na abesore no na wo ho odene wa ye adwuma ede aboa Ghana efreme na na ya okese obetimi afreme the cardinal Isaac Odro Patricia Sefa Fisher Emmanuel Etiemo Prince Bafo Asamoah Samuel Apia ena Elizabeth Jean wo mo na hyehyɛ ena medi ho chiame medi awurade asomdwe eja mu nyina makrame